and welcome to this edition of the Time with Hime Podcast. I'm your host, Lynn Cordes, joined by Superintendent Hime. Mr. Hime, it is springtime.
Spring is officially here, correct?
I hope so.
What is the first day of spring?
Is it today or tomorrow? All I know is I'm ready for beautiful weather. We're done with spring break, and the rest is going to happen so fast.
Downhill.
Crazy.
Hope you had a good spring break.
I did. It was restful.
I got to see 4 of my 5 grandkids.
And you got to receive a really big award.
Oh, yes, OIE. We're going to try to get some of our students on who are part of that to talk about what OIE is, the Oklahoma Youth Expo, and also they can talk about some of the things we can look forward with our vocational agricultural classes for the rest of the year. That's next year. But today,
we have a lot of guests. I say a lot. We have 3 very special guests, and I'd love for you to introduce them.
we have GT students and their teacher, and they're going to talk to us about what we're doing in our elementary GT, some exciting things. So if you guys will introduce yourselves, tell us what school you go to.
I am Nicholas Chalenza, and I go to Edison Elementary.
My name is Melody Witherspoon, and I go to Sullivan Village.
And I'm Cassie McKenzie, and I'm one of the gifted teachers.
What is Gifted and Talented?
Gifted and Talented is a program where we identify students who need enrichment, who are advanced either academically or in one of our other areas like creative thinking, leadership, visual arts, music. And so these students are from the Academic Gifted program. They're in 4th and 5th grade, and we pull them out of the regular classroom once a week, and we do enrichment lessons with the students.
So what is it to you? Tell us what GT means to you.
To me, Gifted and Talented is something that pulls us out of class from the normal things that we do to help us with. It helps us get our minds off of things that don't really challenge us. It also helps. Oh, my bad.
You're good. Keep going.
It also helps us learn new things like businesses, inventions, and other things that could help us in life.
What about you, Melody?
Gifted and talented, to me, it's when you get pulled out of like regular learning and like stuff that is easy to us. We get pulled out into a different classroom, and it's like we're doing different stuff that actually make us think really hard.
Maker spaces where you get to do hands-on things that are creative. How does Gifted challenge you?
It's like how now we're doing businesses. It makes me think more, and it actually kind of confuses me sometimes.
So what is your business?
My business is we're selling brownies for the expo, and right now we have our space that we're going to be working in, and we have the amount of money we're pulling out from the bank, and also we have our board ready, and so whenever we do get ready to do it, we're gonna have my partner Jace. He's gonna be trying to persuade people to come buy our brownies instead of and it doesn't cost money. So instead of paying people to put our business in front of the school, we're gonna try to persuade people from there to where we don't have to spend a lot of money, and so we can also save to pay back the bank.
Oh, what is your business?
My business, we have created sock puppets with hair on them and little eyeballs, and we have typed up a piece of paper that's 8 pages long of jokes, so when someone pays, we're gonna tell them a certain amount of jokes with the sock puppets.
Oh.
Now they're talking about the business, but let's explain to our viewers what this business is for, and that's the Entrepreneurs Expo that's happening this week, right?
Yes, on Thursday from 6 to 7, the students will be selling. They'll have their businesses at Lawton High School, in the gymnasium and in the cafeteria, and they're going to be selling their products or services In his case, he's got a service. He's telling jokes. And we have fake money. We pass out fake money at the door, $22, and people can come in and purchase a product or service. With that money, they're going to have to, if they make a profit, they're going to have to pay back their loans with interest. They're going to have to pay taxes. Yes. They had to, she was talking about her space. They had to rent a location, and they chose the location according to what they needed and how much they wanted to spend. There were different prices for certain locations. She was talking about having somebody go out and persuade and how that's free, because if they wanted to advertise, they had to pay.
Ooh.
And so they had to think, do we want to advertise? Do we want to pay
How
for
much
that?
did it cost to get on this podcast?
This is great advertisement, yes.
Networking, right?
There you go. That's networking.
But this is, one of the students said, this is like an adult simulation. We are learning how to be adults. And they had to do a lot of planning in their businesses and preparation. And some of the students told me it made their heads hurt, but that's kind of my job. So,
Very good.
How many students do we have participating?
oh goodness, we have all the schools, all the 4th and 5th grade academically gifted students from all the elementary schools are participating, and so it's over 200. I'm not quite sure, but we're going to have like 36 businesses in the gymnasium, and then another 36 in the cafeteria.
Wow.
So yes,
Awesome.
Incredible.
Very excited. So we look forward to seeing y'all on Thursday night from 6 o'clock, Lawton High School. I know our media team will be there taking lots of pictures and videos, so very exciting.
Now, what's your favorite part about the business? Because how long have you guys been working on this?
I have been working on my business for 3-4 months.
Well,
No,
we
not
started in
months,
January,
weeks.
and we meet with them once a week. And started in January. We had some snow days and some holidays, but since January, you've been working on this.
Somebody missed the weather on those snow days, didn't they? It never snowed. I'm not sure who did that, but anyway.
I'm sorry about that. Now, if we have viewers out there watching and families, Gifted and Talented is in the elementary, but if a family has moved in and they're trying to figure out, oh, is my child, need to be a part of this? How do I get involved? What can they do?
Well, part of my job is identifying the gifted students. So if they feel like their child is gifted and hasn't been identified yet, they can contact me or one of the other gifted teachers. And we have a rubric that we use for identification that includes some testing and nominations and things like that. And we will get them, we'll look into it. We'll try to get them nominated.
I was
if they
very
need to be.
excited. One of the things in the education world is that is part of education that we're required to do as educators, is to identify our gifted students and then find ways to challenge them. So we're very appreciative. It sounds like you're doing a great job at identifying them and listening to these two fine students speak. They sound like they've been challenged. So great job. And we're so excited about this entrepreneur fair and looking forward to Thursday night.
Right. And is there anything else before we continue with our podcast that you want to share with the audience out there?
No.
Come on out, right? You can come out there. Yes, and we're going to have some great photos, and you're going to sell all of your items and services, right? Until the money's gone.
Right. They're going to be selling, and you're going to see a variety of things there. And so we're excited about it.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for joining
Thanks for
us.
coming.
Thank you.
Yes, Mr. Hime, I look forward for you being out there and
Yes.
spending all your money. 'Cause
Yeah, we have to get it at the door.
That's
Gotta
it.
use fake money.
that's it. Well, let's talk about what's happening as we move on to the rest of
Well, the big thing our parents have to be aware of is we're getting into that, just right around the corner is testing season. So make sure you start looking at the testing calendars so those get finalized so you know when your students their tests are. So again, plan accordingly. We need 100% attendance on those days. Make sure you get your child up early, feed them breakfast, get them to school to eat breakfast, and all those great things, because we want everybody to do their best on their state tests.
And the state test schedule is on our website and on the school's website too,
Yes.
as well, because there's different ones, different grade
Yes.
levels. But let's talk about severe weather again. It's always
Hopefully,
that time.
all of our snow and ice is gone. Boom, here we get into the bad weather season. One thing we always try to remind our parents as we start getting into the spring and your severe weather, such as tornadoes and heavy thunderstorms, is, first of all, we have a secure plan at all of our schools. Luckily, Lawton Public Schools passed a huge bond issue a few years ago, and a lot of our sites have safe rooms now. We're hoping to continue to make sure every site has them in the near future. We're still working on adding some more of those. But one thing our parents do need to know, if first of all, the lucky thing about tornado season is, in our area, most of that, knock on wood, happens after 5 o'clock. But if it does happen during school, and we go into that lockdown, we're into the safe room, we cannot release students during that time. And everywhere I've ever been, that's been a struggle you have with parents, because I was a parent, you're a parent. First thing we want to do is go get our babies. We want to get our kids with us when that severe weather is coming. We can't release. We got them in there, the doors are secured, we're in a safe space, and that's a struggle we've always had as educators, because it's not that we don't want to do that or we don't want to make our parents mad. So just understand that, and also realize we'll do everything to keep them safe. Again, if you know it's coming and you come get your child an hour before, that's your call as a parent.
Well, and that's a good reminder for our families, because we do have our notification system that we push out. It's on our app, it's on our website, but to update your information with the school as soon as possible, because that is how we communicate. And if we don't have the right email or the correct phone number, there's a great chance they may miss that directly, because we always reach out to our families first.
Spring sports,
Yes.
full speed ahead right this time of the year. Spring activities, full speed ahead.
And
it is
2 more weeks in March.
Yes, it goes fast right now. There's baseball games, softball games, track meets, spring band choir, orchestra concerts, spring plays, activities, entrepreneur of the store. Just so much going on. So check your school's website, check our website. If you need to get a hold of us or you got questions, info@lawtonps.org. Email us questions, answers, anybody you would like to. If you're a teacher or a staff member and you got something great going on and you want to come on the podcast, let us know. We welcome guests all the time. And then our website is lawtonps.org. Get on our website. If you find what you need, again, if you have trouble navigating or you can't find what you need, get on info. Email us at info and tell us what you don't have. And so we work hard to try to make that as user-friendly as possible.
Absolutely. And before we go, I have 2 things. One, to our DFAT people, our support team. We went to junior leadership and we visited Fort Sill, and they remembered us and watched it. So I told them I would give them a shout out at the Chow Hall. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching us. And then the second is at Lawton High School. We officially have some flyers. We had several students go out in the plane.
I saw that on the news, on Facebook and Twitter. So exciting that we have students flying. I mean, it's just the opportunities we're creating for our students continue to expand, and we want to continue to expand that from elementary to high school. We want to create more opportunities. We want to create, when we talk about Life Ready, as we're in the Life Ready Center, we want life-ready graduates. If they want to be job-ready, we want our students, when they walk across the stage, to be ready to get a job. If they want to go to college, we want them ready to go to college and be successful. If they want to go to a career tech or continue the trade they've been working on, we want them ready to do that. But when we say life-ready, those are the things we're looking forward to, and we want to get our students ready for that. So hopefully we can continue to create those opportunities in the career our students want to pursue. We can do everything we can to get them ready to pursue those careers.
And it starts right there in the elementary with our students there. And so we're excited, again, the Entrepreneur Expo.
Thanks again for coming on.
Yes, and we look forward to seeing what you guys do. Mr. Hime, thank you for your time. Thank you, viewers, for being here. Welcome back. It's the 4th quarter, right?
Yep.
In your football career, we're there at the end of it,
That
the school
started
year.
down. Yep.
Absolutely.
Nothing but fun from here on out, huh?
It is. It's going to go fast. You guys, thank you again. Thank you all, Mr. Hime. Until next week, let's say goodbye. Be well, stay safe, and make positive impact. Bye.